Vinny Caravella,
Alex Navarro.
are you ready to play the hottest Nintendo Wii game of 2K15?
I'm ready to play Wii U game.
No. Well, yes, but no.
DS game.
Also yes, but no, because we're not going to show that version. But yes, but also no.
Hit me, Alex.
This is going to be one of the most complicated opening explanations I've ever had to give for any game ever in my career.
Well, great, because this has been quite a complicated audio-video setup.
Yes. So, Rodea the Sky Soldier is a game that came out last week, primarily for the Nintendo Wii U, the current Nintendo platform.
Yes.
It was originally... So this is a game by Yuji Naka, creator of the Sonic the Hedgehog business.
Yeah.
Him and his team have been working on this game since 2009.
That's a long time.
When the Nintendo Wii was still a thing.
Yep.
That game was finished in 2012.
Okay.
It did not come out here on the Wii as a release in 2012 because why would anyone put out a Wii game in 2012 when the Wii U had been announced and all of that?
Okay, did it come out anywhere? Did it come out in Japan?
Not to my understanding, though someone can correct it. I don't actually know that much about the Japanese release of this. I just know what they have done
Okay,
here.
we're just talking stateside.
Yes.
Okay.
Before I even get into trying to play this, I'm just going to get through the rest of my explanation. So Katakawa Games picked up the rights to put this out.
Okay.
And developed Wii U and 3DS versions of the game that are not really the same. They have featured the same story and basic level designs as the Wii game, which did not have its own separate release.
Okay.
But does not use the Wii motion controls, which are a vital part of how the Wii game plays.
All right, can I jump in here?
Yes.
Okay, so the audience can see from the jittery...
That's just my handshake.
I'm saying from the jittery cursor on there, you are using a motion control. You are using a Wiimote.
This is a Wiimote game.
And now...
The Wii version is.
So you're playing the Wii.
Yes, I am playing the Wii on my Wii U.
All right, let me jump in again. You opened a box for me today
and
showed me a Wii U disc that was hiding a Wii disc underneath it.
Yes.
You bought two versions of the game?
No. So, in releasing to retail, only retail, Katakawa Games has included as a bonus in the first run of retail releases the Wii version of the game on a disc.
Which didn't come out in the United States ever.
Not on its own, no. This is the first time it has been available in any way in the United States.
All right, so here we are looking at the Wii version of Rodea. I'm a soldier.
The Sky Soldier.
I'm a
soldier.
I'm a soldier. The skies. Here we go.
So this is so we're playing the Wii version first because straight up on Twitter, Yuji Naka was like, Rodea Sky Soldier is out today. Please play the Wii version.
Okay, so meeting his request.
This is the game that he wanted to make.
Okay.
Now, the game he wanted to make is light years better than the game he did not want to make, but it is still not necessarily great.
So here you are playing with a Wiimote, 2015.
So perhaps you can see what I'm doing here. I am targeting things.
Yeah.
And there's basically two button control scheme. With the B button, I am targeting things with the Wii remote, and then I'm doing a dash attack with the A. And I'm not doing it very well because this thing is not actually registering my movements 100% super well.
Should say, when I built this studio,
it was not for Wii games.
In 2015.
There we go. That's more like it. So the idea is you are trying to move from place to place while targeting things and keep up a certain rhythm.
Yeah.
With your movements.
You're a sky soldier.
Yeah, you are soldiering in the sky.
So you're pointing at things and attacking them.
Yes, and the A button is your dash attack, and you're kind of trying to do this in a rhythm. Like you're trying to sort of do this as quickly as you can. There's a timer that counts down in every stage, and that sort of plays into your overall stage grade. And you're trying to hit everything in these kinds of combos. So you don't really spend a lot of time standing around on the ground. That's the idea, anyway. It doesn't always work super well, but I think in general it flows, and there's like a pace to it that is not terrible.
I'll just say right now here too, if anybody at home hears a little bit of like digital clipping on the audio, that's on our end. I assume that's on our end. The Wii Wii audio is coming in hot. And,
Yes.
I haven't been able to take it down before it gets to our mixer. And there's no audio option in here.
No.
All right, back to the game.
Yes.
What's wrong?
Hey, what's wrong?
So Rodea is the fellow on the left there. He is a sort of artificial robot person who 1,000 years ago was contracted to protect this empress who had this special, I don't know, fucking skeleton key of magic something that she was keeping from an evil emperor.
The Battle of Arizona!
She banished you to another realm to save the key. You're reactivated 1,000 years later by this lady and some of her rebel friends. The evil emperor shows up again, and that's who you're fighting, but also I have no idea what's really going on.
Let's hear this voice acting.
It's
Okay, we'll hear it next time.
It's anime.
Sounds all right.
Do you know what anime sounds like? It's because it sounds like that.
There's a range.
It's in the higher range of anime.
Okay, top shelf or
Yeah. No, I mean I'd say higher is in like higher octave.
Okay, it's above the generic brand cereals on the shelves.
Yes, but not by like a wide margin. I don't know, the story has done absolutely nothing for me, but the novelty of playing a damn Wii game, like a new one now,
A new one.
there's something to that. I don't know.
A newly released.
Yes.
Okay. You're doing it.
So as you'll notice, if I'm hitting those ringy things, which are actually I think they're stars, if you hit them in the right rhythm, they collect. The game basically collects all of them for you in one row.
How are you determining your rhythm?
Just by trying to find the objects on the map, and anytime I find one, click on it, dash if needed. But you see, he kind of floats when he's just hanging in the air, so you have a second to kind of figure out where you're targeting.
But like you don't want to land? Is that the rhythm?
I mean, in general, no, you can, but there are places where you can walk, but you have to use the D-pad to walk, and walking is not really great.
Like when you say hit things in a rhythm,
Yes.
you mean with like
Like
not to a beat?
Not to a beat, but just like you're trying to stay in the air.
Okay. And now you're not using a nunchuck here at all.
No, it is just the Wii remote. I'm just
You're pointing and shooting.
pointing and shooting.
Left trigger, right trigger.
Or in this case, trigger and A button. And you're collecting these things. I don't necessarily know what they all do. Like, some of them actually have play more of a factor in the Wii U version, but we'll get to that in a second. And I died. Of course I did.
Okay.
I bet I have to start that whole thing over again, don't I? Yes, I do. All right, I'm just gonna try and move forward as much as I can. Okay, not the whole thing.
Hey, that sound, that ring sound.
Yeah, it sounds familiar, right?
That sounds good.
Yuji Naka. Dude loves his ring sounds.
I guess so.
And also, like, the game partially taking over for moments to just, go real fast. Oh, right. So those green things that I'm collecting actually unlock, like, these bonus stage doors, which you can find in the various levels. That's the point of collecting those.
Got it. Okay.
It's not a complicated game. It's just, the only thing that's tricky is just trying to kind of stay in the air.
Sure. And then, also playing with a Wiimote.
Right. Which is not a thing that people have really been doing a whole lot of in recent years. And so to jump, all I have to do is really flick the Wii remote a little bit. Like, there's not a lot of complicated motion or anything. It's just sort of like, move, and you go. That's our checkpoint.
Okay.
There's that damn bell, which I missed, of
Your
course.
tail get bigger?
Yeah, there's a power-up that's sort of, I think that has to do with, like, your health. Like, you collect those, and that sort of brings you back to full health. But when you don't have full health, you don't have that thing on your tail.
Okay.
Again, there's not a lot of, like, indicators as to what necessarily is going on. All right, how do I... All right, so I gotta avoid those damn spikes.
Something about this, I don't know, maybe it's time of day we're doing this. It's a little hard to watch.
I could see that. Got my gun!
Wait, you have a gun?
Yeah, so those spike things can only be killed with a gun.
Hey, like the frame rate is weird.
Nope, that wasn't what I meant to do.
How do you shoot the gun?
Just with the A.
Okay.
So you don't jump, you just press A and you shoot. Where am I going? I'm going over here. That's like a wire thing. Once I connect to this, I will slide down this thing. I can also shoot while I'm doing that. So that's fun. More fuckers to kill.
Do it.
Yeah, that doesn't work on them. So gotta wait for the spikes to go away. And unfortunately, the camera control is essentially just rotate the
edge of the screen.
edge of the screen thing, which is not a problem that any Wii developer ever really solved super well.
Well, like
when you're just using the remote.
If you had the nunchuck in,
yes.
Wouldn't you just move the camera with that?
Yeah, that is the solution. But in games that don't use the nunchuck, they never found like a great system for
and
that.
This definitely you cannot plug a nunchuck in. And
no, it doesn't do anything.
All right.
Why it looks all crooked.
Alex, should we move on to the Wii U
I just want to
version?
get through this level real quick because I feel like I kind of want to show just a little bit more because this game. I know it's hard to watch, but it's actually it's not bad.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying like this is. All right. I'm saying a little bit. Maybe this is making me ill, but I'm not saying that everybody will have that experience.
That's fair.
I only ate a Starburst today. That could be it.
Yeah, I also have not eaten anything today. Rodea the Sky Soldier commands your attention, damn it.
It does, and I will give it my attention.
Thank you. Yuji Naka thanks you.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna try and get through this as quick as I can.
Oh,
I really don't want to linger on the Wii U version either because holy shit is that game bad.
Oh wow, okay.
That is gonna be like worst game of the year category.
Jeez, whoa. Big words.
We
had some real winners this year.
Yep. All right, so I gotta go find some damn oil containers. And for what it's worth, I haven't gotten super deep into this game, but every level has been essentially a variation on this.
This looks like it could be pretty fun.
Yeah, and it's simple enough to where it's not hard to pick up, but it is a little rote. Like it's a lot of the same, just sort of like targeting and shooting stuff over and over again. But at the same time, at least it feels like it has like a vision, which, oh boy, that other version, we'll see in a second. Just like killing these weird mechanical fish for some reason.
Sure. I like the idea of trying to never hit the ground.
Yeah.
Like keep it going, don't stop.
Don't stop for nothing. All right, there's the green marker. Come on, camera. There we go.
That's a poop.
Yeah, the camera's not good.
It just seems like something that would so easily be fixed by just giving you an analog control.
Yeah, I think the idea here was like minimal distraction from, like, at least in terms of input. That said, I don't think it 100% works.
How far have you made it?
This is the farthest.
How far in is this?
This is the third chapter. I don't know exactly how many chapters there are.
All right, so now before we get to the Wii U version, the Wii U version is a port of the 3DS version?
Or at the very least, it's the same game that was developed for the 3DS. It is functionally the same. I don't know which one necessarily was developed first or which one is based on what, but they are the same game, as far as I can tell.
That's fair.
That's the thing I'm looking for. All right, so I had to
You
collect
got
those.
a barrel of kerosene.
Okay, that's 3.
Yay.
You can come back now.
Oh, she's not psyched. How's the music?
There's a giant shark plane coming, that's why. Music's okay. It's a lot of this.
I'll be right there.
Where the hell was the thing I was going to? Oh, it's over there. Nope, come on.
Oh.
Come on, there we go. Just get me over to there. There we go.
You know, funny.
Yes?
So since the Wii has come out, I think I've built about 3 maybe 4 studios.
Made eye contact with
Each one has had problems with the infrared sensors, and you know, lights on, lights off. I'm not exactly sure why.
Yeah, it
Maybe it's like fluorescence, and every studio's kind of had fluorescence in it.
could be. Oh, jeez, how am I getting hit? Oh, I know why I'm getting hit. Because I can't see what I'm doing, because of the camera. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Just get away from those things.
Remember when we tried to do the game face capture thing?
Oh, God,
That
yes.
game, and like, we just could not figure out why everything was going to hell. Studios, I just think, don't lend themselves to mimicking home environments.
No, and
I
but
don't
I mean
know
to be
why.
fair, the home environment this year especially did not actually result in great game face technology either. Yeah, that thing had some issues all around.
Yeah, get on that thing.
I don't think that actually. I don't know what that actually
Jump
does.
pad?
Yeah, I can't go through those pink things. Like that's like a force field,
Of course.
so I have to like go around them. I don't know if I can do
Are
anything.
they
with
switches that'll open the pink thing up when you hit it? Like, can you go forward now when you're on that thing?
I don't know. I don't think so. I've tried to figure out what these things do, but they
Yeah, it looks like they're opening pink walls.
are they?
I don't know. Try stand on it again? Like, look forward?
Okay. Sorry.
No,
one
it's
sec.
okay. Maybe you gotta time them, like the other pink one or the other switch that was behind.
I
it?
don't know.
Do you need to go there? Or you're
Yeah.
just gonna try to go around. I'm gonna guess you gotta. Here's what I think.
Yeah.
Go back to that switch back there. Yeah. Now turn around.
Sorry. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
All right. I was gonna say maybe you gotta like make a jump to jump on them without hitting the ground.
Yeah. Come on, you can do it.
Yeah. All right. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Damn it, Sky Soldier. You got soul.
Yeah, I don't know.
But you're not
This
a
is
soldier.
a part I did not deal with before.
Oh,
with
so it
these
doesn't even let
controls.
you target past it, huh?
No.
Where do those pads start?
Way back.
Yeah, way back. They obviously seem like some kind of path.
They do. I'm just not certain how they.
Like maybe if you hit the first one, it'll blip, and then you'll be like, oh right, okay, I gotta hit these without. Oh
Nope,
no!
It's okay. You're never really falling as long as there is an environment somewhere you can go through.
But now things got weird. Oh geez.
That didn't work. Oh boy, this is a fun thing.
So is that the beginning of the pads?
It might be back over here actually. Yeah, it looks like it might be right here.
Oh, I see a lot.
I just tried
of
going
arrows.
around them before.
Okay, maybe that's the best option.
But the problem was that I hit one where I couldn't really go
Oh.
around it.
how about to your right? What's over more to your right?
Am I right?
Yeah.
Come on, you can do it.
What's
There's
what's
more
that?
of those.
What's that thing in there?
I think I got the thing that was in there.
You did.
No, I didn't. It was in the box. That's why. Maybe this is what I need. Let's find out. How do I get this force field to go down?
Oh,
Come on, come on. There it is. Okay. Let's see what we're missing here.
Okay.
Come on, dude. You can do it. All right.
How about that thing? Kill that
That's
thing and then
probably the
touch that
thing.
thing.
So I probably skipped a step here. That was the problem.
There you go.
There
yeah.
we go.
Now,
That's gonna be a thing.
fantastic.
All right, what's this gonna do? Let's find out. Let's find out together.
There might have been an arrow on the screen that we were overlooking. Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
All right, what did that
Now
just...
he's like, check out my boots that are activate these pads.
So yeah, that was what was missing, was I
Okay.
tried to circumvent an entire mechanic that I had not experienced before.
Okay.
Whoops!
Yeah, so like you have a little red arrow
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. I don't know if that's pointing to an enemy or a waypoint. There you go. Now you're crazy. Now you can go through everything.
Yep.
Because you're going so fast?
Yes, it's a zoom thing, so I'm zooming.
Yeah,
See?
you are. Wow.
Look at me zoom, and a boom, boom.
I have you shaking your rump.
Back to the hotel.
There you go.
All right, so hey, mission accomplished?
I get those not Sonic coins. Now I got more guns.
I have more gun now.
Yeah, like I could see getting into this maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. If like a Wii were set up with this running on it.
You okay, Ion?
Thank you, Rodea. You remembered my name.
Oh, she's saying.
That's a real low bar.
Yeah. Right.
What? Sure, I don't know. I just said words. That's her name? Whatever.
All right, so I have to now take down the bomber.
Is this the boss?
I think so, yeah. So let's at least see what this looks like.
That sounds too hard. My gut is telling me.
Shark plane!
I think I actually just straight up flew my ass at that. Where am I? What's happening? Oh, there.
Do you have to shoot it?
Detach the
I don't know.
Detach the engines on both wings. Can you target the wings? The engines on the wing? Yeah, there you go. Poof! Poof!
I'm a soldier!
Shark plane going down!
I am a soldier
You did.
of the sky
You done it. Pose.
for the Nintendo Wii!
Everything's cleaned up.
Really? I just finished here too.
All right, so we'll get through the last scene and then we will switch over to the Wii U version.
The Kronos Tower?
I don't even know what that is!
I don't know. Do you have a robot arm or just a gear?
I
on
think
your
it's just a
shoulder?
gear.
Okay.
Huh?
Oh?
Ah, see? I thought you were better than that. Maybe you'll break a sweat next time.
All right. So that is what the Wii version of the game essentially is. That's what the early levels are
Okay.
like too. That's the basic gist of it.
Should
This
we-
is the game that Yuji Naka wanted you to play. Now let's see the game that most people are actually going to end up playing.
Let's fade out
Yes,
and then.
Wii U.
Okay, switch it up. I should note, before we fade out, Alex is getting up to switch the disc. 2 discs.
Yes.
This is not available digitally.
So the Wii U version, I think, is available digitally, but it does not come with the Wii version.
Nice.
Yeah.
Here
Good
we
shit.
Go. Here we go. Fading out. And we faded back up, and now here we are on the GameCube version of Rodeo Drive.
Man, I almost wish it was.
Here we are on the Wii U version of Rodea the Sky Soldier.
All right.
Alex, you have switched discs.
I have. We are going to play this Wii U version now, which again features none of the motion control stuff of the Wii version and has been more or less redesigned to try and be a regular ass gamepad game.
So now you do have the Wii U gamepad. Is anything? Do we need the screen for anything here?
No, it is
Okay.
literally just a picture of our anime girlfriend
It
here,
is just
and
a
that's
picture
just kind
of
it.
the young lady of the name we proudly remembered or
Yep.
not so proudly remembered. I don't know. In the Wii version, but this is the Wii U version.
This is
Who
the Wii U
knows
version.
what'll happen?
This is the same stage I just played, by the way, so you will be able to see the exact differences.
Okay, great.
So to speak.
And we were able to lower the in-game audio down in the Wii U version.
I was also completely unable to finish this level despite multiple tries because the controls are garbage.
Okay, let's see.
We'll see. See if I get through it this time.
Does look a little sharper.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Chapter 3. Crisis. Trouble on the Ion Wave.
Ah, crap.
Gotta ride that ion wave, man.
Never get off.
I'm back. I made sure Tonio got home safely.
Oh, hey. Should we proceed to the Kronos Towers then?
Yeah, sure, why the hell not?
There are 4 towers in total.
So none of this preamble happened before, did it? Or
I
did
don't,
it?
I don't know.
remember.
We might have been talking.
I think it did.
We could have been
Some version
talking.
of it did.
All right, yeah, it looks sharper for sure.
Okay, so
All right, you're jumping.
I have to target everything using the analog sticks.
Oh, you can't use the gyroscope in the controller?
Nope.
Sure, that's not an option.
Let's find out.
Boy, because that seems like.
I can't
Uh-oh.
change
Are
anything
you
from
kidding?
here.
Are you pooping on me?
Nope.
Because don't do that.
You want me to go back to the world map? I mean, I just started.
Yes, go back to the world map.
Yes. Let's just go back to the world map real fast. I can skip that cutscene. Yes. Let's see if I can actually, because I have not been able to. I did not see that option when I looked for it.
Because it would
earlier.
have to be there, right?
You would think.
Yeah, if it were there, would that make that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because I haven't had a chance to try that at all yet.
All right.
Welcome to the options menu.
All right.
You can change the game settings.
That's it. These are your
Gamepad,
options.
Game screen or ion wave.
So what it does is it auto aims a little bit. You don't get, and there are these upgrades that aren't really in the Wii version. So you're like collecting parts from the enemies that you beat, and that like lets you upgrade various aspects of your character.
Now, have you seen the 3DS version?
No, I have not.
Would you assume that you're tapping on places?
I don't know. I don't have that understanding that it's really any different than this version than what we're playing right here.
All right, let's get in here. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
And you would think.
It would seem like that would be the way to go, right?
I don't know, man.
All right.
This whole thing feels so slapped together that actually I don't necessarily think.
Here's the other thing before we end this that we should try.
Yes.
We should swap it, and again, it'll be unfortunate because we don't have a camera on the Wii U gamepad right now, but you should just see if when you switch the gameplay to the gamepad, if you can tap on the screen on the gamepad to move. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
You have
I
your
don't
doubts.
think it does
You've
that.
got your doubts. Okay.
I don't think it does that.
All right. Just for due diligence before we leave.
All right, let's continue to have trouble on the.
All right.
Okay.
So
Here's
as
what
we
you're doing.
stand now.
Yes. Here are how the controls work.
Okay.
You jump.
Yeah.
I remember.
And then when you're jumping, you can sort of you hover for a second, like by. Hang on, let me see if I can actually do this.
Has a heart?
So when I'm there, I can do this. And that's sort of how I keep myself from,
moving,
darting around. As you can also see, I'm having a great time trying to keep track of the camera.
So, using the left analog stick to move this reticle?
Yes, I'm using the left analog stick to move.
Oh, sorry. And what are you using to move that reticle around?
The right analog stick.
And what are you using to move the camera? You just push it
The
to
right analog stick.
You move it to the edge of the screen again?
It's the right analog. Everything's the right analog stick.
Okay.
And I think I might be stuck on the environment there. That's great.
All right.
There we go. All right. Preload. There we go. I want that. That's what I'm looking for. And so it kind of, what it does is it auto targets a little bit for you.
Yeah.
It senses what you're aiming for, and then it kind of goes for it, but it doesn't always land with much precision. Because like I'm hitting that dash move, and it's not doing it. I'm not really sure what's happening there.
Somehow, I just knew that you had a heart.
All right, so that landed.
Someone telling me that I have a heart.
But yeah, there's a whole thing about robots having hearts and all of that. I don't really know what the deal with all that is.
Little Tin Man going on.
She has a heart?
Oh, so he is a robot man.
Yes, he is a robotman.
All right. Looks like you got your mojo.
Yeah, I got the basic mojo down again. All right, there we go.
I don't know why that wasn't hitting last time.
Yeah, because I was definitely dashing. I guess maybe I just wasn't being precise enough.
Maybe you didn't give it enough lead time?
Yeah, the lead time doesn't matter a whole, like as long as you're not right up on a thing, it usually doesn't matter.
Okay. And now you're getting these upgrade parts from killing these guys?
Yes. And so that upgrade system isn't really in the Wii version, but also I don't know if the Wii version really needed it. This feels like a weird concession to be like, well, we needed to put something there to differentiate.
We took your controls away.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Huh. Boom.
What is it?
Boom. Nothing.
Hey, what's wrong?
There's an oil leak. Man, this
I don't remember this.
Yeah.
Again, maybe
Indeed.
we were yapping.
But I don't remember her saying, yeah, this sucks in the Wii version.
Can you get some oil for me?
We definitely got oil.
Yes.
It should be near the airship dock.
We could have totally seen this and
Hey,
just
don't
talking.
you think you've been ordering me around?
I don't remember this part though at all. I feel like I would remember him
Should
saying,
be helping each other out, right?
I don't know.
Why should I help you?
Oh, could you remind me who it was that fixed you up?
I guess it was her.
Fine. Oil, was it?
Yep, I'll be right here patching up the leak. Thanks in advance.
All right.
Maybe she did say that. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's completely possible. Head towards the rainbow marker.
Why just height first? I even used my gut instinct to fix it.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe you should use something other than your gut instincts, like tools.
Don't need to.
Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. All come on. So trying to maintain any sense of like rhythm in this version is real hard. Because just trying to like pace, you know, like using the sticks to sort of target everything. Like, see, I was right on there, but I missed it anyway. So I find myself walking around a lot more in this version, which is not really what you want.
Where, do you have to do this stuff or is it optional?
I mean, some of it is optional, but I mean, you're being scored based on it, so it's kind of, I think the intention is you should be going for all this stuff. Damn it. What the hell was I even doing there?
This doesn't seem like too much fun.
No, it's not.
How long can you stay in the air on a boost?
On a boost?
Yeah, like distance-wise. Is that something
A
that
decent
upgrades?
distance, yeah. But I mean, the thing is, there's a limit to how far you can target.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So you can only dash really as far as the target will take you.
Sure. Crazy Tail Man. You gonna get your gun?
No, but I got these spike fish to deal with.
Spiky machine soldiers.
Oh, you mean Spiky Machine Soldiers?
Yes, that's what I mean. Where's the other one? It's back
And now
here.
you can't play this with the Wiimote, right?
No, you
All
cannot.
right. Just checking.
Feels like a weird thing, like we don't assume anyone actually owned a Wii, which is a weird thing to assume because I think most people owned a Wii at some point or another.
I mean, there are games that support that.
Yes.
Right? They also support the sensor bar. I mean, I think.
How did I miss that? I was literally targeting into the spot. There we go.
And Wii U.
Damn
So,
it. God damn it.
You know,
You made the right joke. I'm just mad you made it.
are we? Are you gonna go through this whole level?
you have me.
You know, we can stop at a certain point. I just kind of want to, because there actually is some slight difference to pacing here, and I don't know. I actually want to see if I can get to the damn fucking shark plane, because that
Okay.
was not happening before.
Well, now we know about those pads.
Yeah.
Not get caught up on that part.
Be careful. I heard that the next one like to do tackle attacks. Listen for the move.
How much is this game?
It is a $60 game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get 2 games
Well, you get a game
combined.
and a severely compromised version of the same game.
You do not get the portable version though.
No. That is its own thing.
A weird little thing.
Like, it's just one of the most bizarre releases I can ever remember encountering. Like, I'm just surprised someone was willing to go to the trouble of remaking a Wii game and, like, release it 3 years after the Wii version was done and not released, you know?
So like I have no idea. So I'll pull something out of my butt and say that maybe it was released in Japan, and then they localized this version, then went back and put the localization in the Wii version, and then said like, hey, let's just release that version as well.
I'm not certain that actually
Yeah,
took place.
I don't know if that happened either.
I don't think it actually came out.
like anywhere.
Oh, God.
Or like put them both on the same disc. I mean, you press the Wii disc, right?
Yeah.
So like
I mean, a limited run, but nonetheless.
maybe they just had them in a warehouse.
I don't know, man.
So what you're saying is get your sealed copy of this and hold on to it. Because boy, this is a piece of history.
I mean, yeah, that's one way of putting it. I don't know. There are definitely some people that are speculating like maybe this will become like some kind of weird collector's edition someday. Because like, you know, it's just the first pressing that has the Wii version.
Yeah, there'll be
But-
like 5 copies of the Wii version ever made.
I don't know. I feel like rare, not good video games, not necessarily that high in demand, but sure.
Well, you never know. But like, I feel like that stuff doesn't happen as much as it used to. Like,
Yeah, because no one's willing to put money behind games that aren't good
That's
these
right.
days.
And they don't just do limited releases a lot. So, you know, you're like, hey, there are only 5,000 copies of this. It just don't happen.
Yeah.
Plus, in an age with like digital stuff, maybe you get, I don't know.
Well, especially in Nintendo, because like I think most every Wii U game gets a digital release now.
But like, I'm not a video game collector, so
Right.
I don't follow that stuff.
All right, there's my oil.
You did it! Shark
No.
plane!
Now I gotta collect 2 more.
Oh. You mean just like can't just go to a store and buy them?
You would think. Apparently the economy in this world is something wholly unfamiliar.
Fight for oil.
Well, that's
Oh,
not
no.
that's not wholly unfamiliar. Just give me the damn oil. Just give me the damn oil. Not the spike fish. I don't want the spike
You
fish.
can walk over there, right?
Yeah, I suppose I could just walk. Cause yeah, why not?
Why fly when you can walk?
One more to go.
Do you know where
always been
the
my
other one
motto.
is?
It's wherever that green light is.
Oh, nice. Okay. Whee! Now I did it. All right, go get your oil can and fight a shark plane.
I can't wait. I cannot wait to Shark Plane.
Where's that whole dash pad part? Is that after this?
I think that's after this. It's like right after this. Come on, you can do it.
I can't do it.
There it is. And then we will just gingerly walk to the
Yeah,
oil
stroll
can.
over.
Yay!
And that didn't blow up, or?
I blew up. Someone launched a missile at me.
Okay, that's 3.
Thanks. You can come back now.
Oh wait, so no dash?
Well, we haven't got it, so we have to run back to where she is. That's where the dash pad stuff.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
I'll be right there.
I see.
All right. So
You never
that's-
got a gun, did you?
I
Did we
think
just skip it?
I don't remember. I might just have the gun. Yay, we're flying.
Wait, whoa.
Make eye contact with me.
Huh? What exactly is happening?
Yeah, remember this part? There's
No.
like these. I gotta hit this bell.
Them is looking at me through the window.
I'm not big on eye contact.
Yeah.
Gossip with each other.
Nope, that wasn't.
Yep. Yes.
Dancing in a circle.
Seriously?
I can't even see what I'm doing. There we go. That's what I was looking for.
Kind of impressed by that chain.
Yeah, that's not easy to do under those circumstances.
Wow, I can't believe you did it.
Ugh.
So graceful.
Yeah, that's me.
Like
Very.
like a dancer. Oh, there are the pads. Okay.
here's
Don't
our
forget you
gun.
gotta trigger the thing behind you.
Right, where is that?
It's
right
back and to the right. There
At least
it
I can
is.
move the camera here.
No,
Nope.
no.
Nope.
Yes. No.
Come on. There. So when I don't dash, I can just kind of float there, which is nice. But
Did you hit that thing?
I did somehow.
All right.
But that did like something. Wait. Because like, that's not the dash pad. This is.
Wait, I don't think you hit it.
No, I did. Because
You
this
sure?
opened up.
Did you activate that button?
I did.
Try and do it again.
All right. For you, Vinny.
Okay. Can't even target it, huh?
Nope. I hit it.
You did?
I did.
Okay.
But
All
when
right,
it-
I don't know. Hit that other thing then.
Yeah, all right.
Because you didn't get your shoes.
Yeah, I didn't get any shoes. And guess what? I think it's. So I have this terrible feeling that maybe they couldn't actually solve that problem and they just gave you that instead. Like they just left
Yo,
the level
what's up with that?
as it was.
Is that like maybe you'll get the shoes as an upgrade and come back and get like a special
Possibly,
like
but
redo this level with your.
but why wouldn't they just give it to you the same way they did in the Wii version?
This didn't happen.
Yeah,
last
none
time.
of this happened before.
Okay. Huh. Well, because now you have an upgrade thing. You should look in your upgrade thing and see if those shoes are in there. Like,
You okay, Ion?
you remember my name.
You remembered my name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Right. Let's get going. I've got things to do.
Still awkward. Wait.
Now I gotta fight this thing. Somehow.
Ion, don't use your gut instinct, okay?
Wait, what? What does that mean?
You said that last time. Remember he,
Engines on both wings.
I'm trying to find the damn...
she used her gut instinct to fix the pipe, and then the pipe broke in the oil. There, you got it. Oh, no.
Oh, come on.
Yo, what's up with that?
I fell. I ran out of air juice.
Okay.
Which is a thing you can do. If you're in the air for too damn long,
Instinct.
the game is like, nah.
That sounds too hard. My
Nope,
All right, you
come
got
on.
one? No. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
that.
I did. All right. There it is. I couldn't do this before.
And you got some steel wire.
Yeah. I was having the worst time trying to get up there with the Wii U controls.
Different pose.
Everything's cleaned up.
Really? I just finished here too.
And that,
All
in
right.
a nutshell,
Well, go and see it. Switch it to the gamepad. See if you can tap on a thing.
I don't know actually how to. I forget
It was
how-
in the settings. It was in the.
Okay.
You got back out of here.
So
I
when we go
guess.
to the menu here,
Yeah.
I'll switch it.
And also, when you get to the menu, look in your upgrades and see if you have cool shoes. See if that's a thing they let you do at the world map.
Yeah, definitely save my progress in this game, which I'm most certainly going to come back to after this.
You mean you can import your save back into the.
I'd like to import it into the fucking sun. How
into
about
the-
that?
Into the ether. All right, let's get into that. First, go check out the upgrades.
All right, so here's your upgrades.
Power upgrade,
Those improvements.
special abilities. So do you actually buy a thing?
Yeah, you buy these things with the materials
All right.
that you collect.
Well, I don't see just like 6 shoes on here.
No.
So. All right. Now go to the options
Welcome to the options.
and gamepad display.
Change the game settings.
Yeah. So those viewing at home and me will probably just see what you saw on your gamepad,
Yeah.
which is the young anime lady.
Okay, so now here's the game.
Okay.
And guess what?
And you're tapping. All right, get in the game. Get in the level. Oh, we don't even hear anything anymore. Is it coming out of the? Oh, because it's all coming out of there. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This is the way we should do it. And to be fair, we're seeing it mirrored on the screen here. This is bonus content.
Yes, this is bonus for all y'all out there who are clearly thinking of buying this game.
Just to know, yeah, just to know. Because again, okay, there you go. High fidelity.
The highest quality fidelity.
Never let it be said we're not professionals here.
I love video games.
All right.
I'm gonna try and skip this.
Yeah, definitely. Please do. Okay.
I am tapping the screen.
All right. Is anything happening? All right. Skip this talking. Wait. It looked like maybe you were just jamming around. It looked like something was happening. Like move the pad around. No. All right, it looked like when you were tapping.
I'm literally rotating this
All right.
thing in every direction.
So you can move with the sticks.
Yeah, I
obviously?
think the camera is just zooming in and out if you
Oh,
don't
is that
move.
what's happening? All right. So it's all stick control still.
Yep.
All right. Fair enough. Thanks, Alex. And also, it did not put up on the screen what was on your gamepad.
Yeah.
It was just mirroring.
So look, if you're adamant about
touching
supporting
this now.
our longtime designer Yuji Naka,
Uh-huh.
and you really want to see his vision of this game, you're going to need to go out and you're going to need to go out and find the retail version of this game, and you're going to have to get the first run of it because that's the only way you're going to get to play the Wii version, which is not great. Like, I wouldn't easily recommend it to anyone, but at the same time, I would say it's a game and there's like something to it. Don't just play the Wii U version, for the love of God.
Hey, when I touch the screen, I think I get a waypoint? What's that thing that's flicking on and
I think
off?
that arrow is just indicating where you need to go.
Yeah.
I don't think that has anything
Look
to
at
do.
that!
Great.
That's happening.
Massive touchscreen technology.
Yeah. All right.
Huge stuff. Yeah, anyway, I don't know. Do what you want. Vinny Caravella showing the top moves. Those top Rodea moves.
How high can we go? I think I want to size. What
I
is
think
happening
you
to me?
flew too close to the sun, Benny.
What is happening, sir?
Thanks, Benny.
Oh, are we falling?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Help me.
You are forever falling.
Will I die?
I don't know. I haven't tried to go that high.
Is this a good analog of the game?
Let's find out.
All right, thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Benny.